Hey guys. I underestimated the whole Scorpio thing. Yeah, the whole 3-planet thing, Scorpio thing. Oh yeah, this is very awkward. No, I feel awkward. I feel the awkwardness is on. Let me get a cookie. 1 second. Yeah. We are in Cookie World right now, reporting live from the Stellium happening in Scorpio. I literally I'm feeling strange, like, and I honestly feel like I was not expecting this. We talked about this in members tonight, but yeah, it's cleared ground. It's like, I think there's just so much there's so much buildup. Oh my god, it's crumbling everywhere. That's how I feel right now. But like, it's crumbling and like, I don't know, I'm just letting it sit there on a vibe. Like, I feel sluggish. You know what I feel? Ooh. This takes me back. Love and light. This takes me back. It takes me to... Do you guys remember the Stellium in Aquarius? Yeah, I can't be eating these cookies anymore. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. This is ridiculous. Just hear like a spirit guide or two like, cookies are not the way through Scorpio season. What is that? I don't know what's what. It's also familiar. What is this? What is like it's a character. It's definitely a character from a movie. I get like a frozen, unidentifiable energy. I get like indecisive, like but frozen but focused energy. This is just, I don't know what is happening. Mars right now being in Scorpio, it's like weird. It's a spinning of the wheels energy a little bit. I know, I was looking so forward to the season, you guys. I don't know, this is a little bit of catch up though, and we did mention this. We did give this sort of caveat to the Scorpio triple stellium moment. We said we're gonna wait until about the 11th, 15th until Mercury streamlines out. And yeah, catches up with Mars. We literally talked about this. Like, it was very interesting. Because in the moment, it's like, all right, but yeah, all the astro channeling, also all the astro messages are channeled, so they're all channeled. So there's some kind of something, you know, I guess worth noting symbolically. But just what Scorpio was, I mean, we first saw Scorpio, yeah, in a very awkward space with Venus, and so I think that's part of the frustration. But anyways, we talked a lot about that in members. It was really actually fun and cool. Thank you guys for joining. If you're interested in joining members, you can view all the readings that have been done, all the videos. I'm pretty sure you could do that, the ones that have been posted, by joining via the link. And I'll tweet that right now for those who are interested. I know some people were like, how do we get on members? We have exclusive member content there. And the link to join is here. I will tweet it. The Twitter handle is Alchemy and You. Also, definitely follow the Twitter. This is another update. YouTube is not sending through the notice for everyone. Like, for some reason, it's like a lot of people aren't getting notified when I go live for some reason. So Twitter is definitely more reliable for that. So whenever I'm live, usually I'll post it. But yeah, we went live 48 hours on 48-hour members, and we also went live on weekly. A lot of interesting messages came through there for all the signs, and yeah, so that's up on members. But yeah, anyways, gosh, like, getting back to, it's the moment. I think I'm gonna just like have a little bit more cookie, like, I don't know, guys. Yeah. I'm telling you. No. There's just something weird going on. it's like Frankenstein like testing out like a Tesla space shuttle or something like this. I just don't really want cookie. I think I'm thirsty. You know, many times when you're thirsty, sometimes you can confuse it with wanting sugar. It's clear and brown. Yeah. Health videos will be coming soon. I'm going to do that once, probably around the 11th or 12th. Yeah, we're gonna zoom ahead, talking more about like body care, self-care, fun practices like that, hopefully. Always will listen to the intuition and follow spirit. But yeah, that is my plan. Just even for myself, I really want to get back on the train with natural healing and these types of things. And so, but yeah, like, yeah. Well, there's a moment. And so, we talked about this though in the Venus-Pluto Showdown Astro Chat, and yeah, there's something exhausting right now going on. I mean, it is a stellium. We got it. Yeah, whenever we have a stellium, and it can feel like really exhausting. I know for myself, like, I feel like I don't have balance right now, and I know that. So, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like, yeah, so, but that is the extremeness of Scorpio, and when we just have a few degrees here, it's hard. We have to be patient, is what I'm hearing. Wait until Mercury gets a little stronger, more grounded in Scorpio. Venus gets a little bit more, grounded as well in Capricorn. Capricorn has entered with Venus. Well, Venus has entered into Cap, and Mercury has entered into Scorpio. So we literally. Yeah, we talked about this in members, and by the way, thank you for those of you who joined members. Thank you so much for your support on members, you guys. It does help the channel continue the way that it does. So yeah, thank you guys for your support there. I mentioned this as well on members. I have basically stopped providing the extendeds on my website, which I used to more or less. It was the private services and extended videos and moon cycle readings that I would offer on the website, alchemynew.com. I've shifted that basically, and now we're just more or less doing the extendeds on members. So yeah, this is, sort of one of the ways that obviously we earn our income as well as of yet. I don't know how much longer we'll be doing what we're doing, with the members, or the extendeds. Definitely have to organize my time, because this is a lot, and it's like very overwhelming, and I have to focus on myself as well. This is very important. Yeah, super important. Yeah, I have to just kind of also like remember to regenerate and come back into myself. Yeah, I'm giving like a lot of myself obviously out, and of course that's my passion, my love right now, but I have to remember to come back into me. So I'm thinking about how to organize the members so that it does actually make sense. I think I'm going to absolutely phase out the private services, and I've been wanting to do that for a long time. It's been a lot of fun. I may work with just sparse, I don't even want to like say it, because it's just, I want to kind of phase it out, because I want to focus on how I can really connect with the wider, sort of collective. Sissy, thank you so much for your donation, your super chat. I'm so touched by you. Thank you so much for your message there as well. Thank you for connecting. Thank you guys for your super chats in all of the lives. Yeah, your support. Thank you guys. There's Yeah, but like a lot of content, and I'm trying to like organize it. So hopefully we will understand more how we'll do that. We'll get more clear and descript with that in the later parts of November. Right now, it's a little bit weird. I just feel, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I feel like there's an extremeness, which is like Scorpio can get very like, just keep going, it's like a whole thing. I don't think that'll last for too long as Venus goes into Cap, but it may. Okay, because Venus in Cap, they could just play the same thing over and over again as well. Capricorn likes to really carry out and create and then continue and keep going. It's a long-term energy. Capricorn is, so accompanying Scorpio, which is like kind of, it can be sort of obsessive. This can be a lot. I almost feel like I have to step back and like think like, wait a second, like, and also like, where am I in my work? Thank you, lady, for your donation. Love and light. Thank you for connecting. Yeah. So, but these are, we're gonna ride the wave through. We'll see where we end up. But yeah, guys, definitely follow on Twitter because, yet again, after 3 lives on YouTube within one day, you won't get the notifications anymore. So, I don't know why YouTube does that, but it is what they do. So, Twitter, just again as a heads up, the handle is Alchemy in You. I'll put the link in the bio description box of this video. Hopefully we can also get like a better lighting system going. I feel like there are so many things that are lagging right now. We've since invested in the mic, which has been great. I feel like that was really helpful. What do you guys think? Has the mic been nice? Yeah. Can you believe I haven't left the house for like a few days? I haven't left the house for a few days. I'm convinced Spirit sometimes has me on and I've started to pick up on it. Like, Spirit shifts my sleeping cycle based on astrology. Sometimes Spirit doesn't want me outside. And I know, and even sometimes, like, I don't listen to my, like, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go walk out. No. It's, like, the weirdest shit. Like, right when you walk out, it's, like, weird people walking by. I don't know. It's, like, just a whole weird vibe. Love and light. But, yeah. Listen to your intuition. If the vibe is on, it's on. If it's not, it's not. Follow your intuition. Let me put the little link to the Twitter in this bio box. But yeah, this has been like one of those stretches of time where like I picked up on it like, okay, Spirit is like having me like be shut in. Yeah, I'll go like through so-called phases like that. But I've started to notice it aligned with certain transits. So, 0 degrees of any planetary shift, usually not an amazing time to be like, I don't know, this is maybe, you take it as you always, but it's a little bit like, it's intense. Full moon, new moon, depends, different factors. Like, sometimes during a full moon, new moon, it's just way too much. But yeah, in general, like when planets are shifting, people are kooky. Like at 29 degrees, people are fucking kook. Fucking kook. Love and light. Like, I mean, this is a generalization. But this is what I've started to pick up on. Because I noticed that Spirit has it with my sleeping cycle. Spirit will have me up until a certain time, so that I'm fucking sleeping during the day. And then the minute that the cycle shifts out, I'm back with my regular sleeping cycle. It's like very, very particular. So it's very interesting. So yeah, but heed your personal intuition. Like, if you want to be more hermit, like, you know, sometimes than other times. But of course, as well, it is a heavy Scorpio season, so this can also contribute. But this has happened more than once to me, and it was during a very particular transit. So sometimes Spirit just doesn't want me outside. Sometimes Spirit wants me like in very particular places. Well, if you're a light worker, this is usually you will feel this way. You will feel this. It would not be like so surprising to know that you usually would feel drawn to certain places, certain times, more so than other times. Hence the intuition. Like, I don't feel I should go there today, or I feel like I should go here today, you know? How many of you have experienced that? I feel like so much is gonna change when we step into Sag season. Oh, a lot is just gonna flip. I feel like, yeah. It's gonna be a wave. But even, you know, until then, once we get into the deeper degrees of, I'm seeing a really green, something like a green banner here, take as well. When we get into like the deeper degrees of Mercury and Venus, that will be some relief. But yeah, we were getting into this on the members. I think that there is some like latent frustration. There's some like frustration with the season of Scorpio right now. I think it's partly by way of what we've been through, and also with the Mercury as well, retro during all generational planets retro. Like, but the fact that Mercury finally caught up with Mars and the Sun, and like finally came through and like entered into Scorp, it's like, but even at that, like, Mercury is not really so strong in Scorpio. It's not like its favorite place, you know? Mars is comfortable there. It's its co-ruler, but not within the context of, I think, what Scorpio wants to do right now, which is interesting. I'm feeling like the relief will really come when we enter into the Sag season. Let's clear it. When we enter back into Yang fire. Right now, I feel there's frustration, and even with the Sun, which is a fire-based luminary, for it to be in the sun sign of Scorpio, I don't really think this is exalted. We were talking about this a few weeks ago. The Sun is not really like, yeah, it's not really like, yeah, it rules Leo, which is a fire yang element, planet, sign. What the hell am I saying? Yeah. It's a fire luminary, but it's it's ruled by the fire sign of Leo. Let's clear it. I feel like I want a sage right now. Creep. Alright. As a Pisces, yeah, you feel a lot. Well, it's interesting. Let's see it from the Pisces perspective. How are Pisces feeling right now? Who's a Pisces in the chat? Just curious. I feel like Pisces is Pisces is like watching this whole season. Let's clear it. I don't know what's going on. Some awkward energy right now. Just clear it. Wow, a lot of Pisces. Wow. feel like there's a lot of strange stuff going on, like, socially, like, it's weird. I get, like, a lot of, like, lurky energy, like, people looking in on other people, like, in weird ways, like, I don't know what that's alluding to, but we need to really, yeah. Weird jealousy vibes, well, this is understood. This is a Scorpio season. But, yeah, I don't know. I think don't be afraid to sage during Scorpio season. Yeah, it's about time. Let's get some sage out. Not a bad idea to sage during Scorpio season. For sure. I feel like a mad scientist. Whoa, that is so bright, bro. It's not really like a real lighter, you know what I mean? Okay. Right. Yeah. This is like an electric lighter. Damn, it's so bright. Like, I can't even look at that thing, oh my god. Whew. I don't like the smoke though, because then I get all like, I don't know, I like the clean air, you know, like the pure air. Maybe like a Palo Santo spray? Or maybe we could just kind of like do some Reiki with the vibes, because yeah, there's some vibes. We gotta really get clear on that. Yeah, jealous energy is not positive. I don't know what that's about, but like some people need to check out. This is what I'm hearing. Love and light. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but this is I'm hearing, yeah. This is a time though, when we have like 3 planets in Scorpio, this is when you also start to really see other people's sides, like what people really have in mind. Actually, I don't know what that's about. Like you start to see different sides of people, like, yep. Yeah, no one can. Austin's tarot. I can't, well, at least I can't sleep. Spirit has me awake. I'm convinced once Mercury steps out of, you know, the initial degrees, we're going to be back on track with our sleep schedule and things are going to get moving again. We're going to work towards, yeah. Hey guys. Yeah. So, like, I feel emo. Like, I feel like these emo vibes. That's funny, Austin. Yeah. It's definitely the season. It's like, and anyone I talk to, they're like all feeling so introverted and like, you know, what do you want from me? What is the verdict then, Chris? Chris says, I think people think I am emo. Are you? We're like, living la vida loca. Da, 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 da. Living la vida loca. Who's there? Who you are? Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. So, let's clear up. Chris, you have a Pluto at 29 degrees, right? It's so funny. This video pops up. It's like someone's showing sage. We're literally just saging. That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't know, guys. But we do need to clear and ground. Keep clearing and grounding, and yeah. The lady Sevens, guys, the lady says Scorpio risers are the goths of the wheel. Alright, just for that I'll dress up. You got me all turned on and shit. Shit. You got me all turned on. Guys, this is the craziest story with this jacket. So I have 2 of these jackets, okay? One of them, I got them during Corona's pandemic, where all stores were closed and whatnot, and they shipped it to me, 2 different sizes. Now, one of them has a tag still on, and I was like, yo, you guys left a tag on. They'll like come in and change it. It's been like 2 years I haven't gone in, because I've just been using the other one. Alright, but anyways. Did you say golf? Tell me now. Did you say golf? Wait, I feel like this is gonna be so offensive. No, if you imagine like the title of this video, and then like whoever just tuned in right there. Triple Planet Stellium Scorpio. It's like, is this a music video? She's like fucking dancing. Like, what the hell? Come on, we need some of those. Come on, bro. You're not gonna give me a Stellium Scorpio and not like let me just be like a well, like, alright. Tell me what you guys think. I'm gonna dress the fuck up. Look, my little outfit. I'm just dressing up for you guys. What if, like, I wore this with this? What do you guys think? Coat some goats? I don't know what that... I don't know, but we're just gonna go along with it. What if I got little heels on? It's a little late for Halloween. I don't know what. You guys, I got this pair of heels. This shit doesn't fit me. It fits, but it's like, who's gonna wear this? It's not comfortable. Like, and nobody has the time to be like not comfortable. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that matches my outfit though. Fuck it. I'm not wearing no heels right now, guys. What else can I show you? Yeah, forget it. I don't really have much going on, but... Says the Scorpio rising. You go into the back of... open the closet of a Scorpio rising. You'll see so much stuff. Oh, let me see your chat thing. Your chat thing. So the chat feed. If you guys are still here, feeling grounded. I don't know any of these references. Whoa, it's so bright suddenly. It's you guys. Scorpio rising, flirting. Hey guys, imagine. I don't know, what are we doing? Okay. Did anybody, oh, I'm curious, did anybody come into the room like right when literally I was like doing that whole thing? Ow, my hair always gets hooked onto this little thing right here. Gothy. Lady says cute glasses. Gothy. Gothy glasses. What is this accent? Oh my god. No, really, it's like, whoa, I feel like it's so bright. Alright, let's do the tarot. What is going on? Okay, what are we calling in? What in the holy heart of hearts? What? Or why are we shuffling? We're not doing tarot. Or is this just like a Let's clear it. Is this like, honestly, this is like spirit being like, but we need to show them what Scorpio rising. Well, maybe yeah, I mean, Scorpio rising is like pretty intuitive. Hey guys, we're going out. What the hell? Oh, we need some makeup now? Ooh, baby. Put these cookies away. Hold on. Oh my god. Shoot. Oh my god. Should I do like punky makeup? Is that offensive? Oh, Scorpio. Maybe I'll do like Scorpio rising makeup. Oh my god, what if I did that? What if I did like the different signs doing makeup? I feel like we could get funny with that. Like, if it were so realistic, I mean, we could maybe make a jokey one about it, you know? Do we really want, like, something on our lips? I don't know. First we gotta see, are we going on a date? Is this Scorpio rising on a date? This goddamn purse keeps falling down. Let's clear it. I thought you said I went to the zoo. You just went to zero. Just went zero. Yeah, I did. I sure went from 0 to 200. It's clearing around. Plum lipstick? Are you thinking plum? Plum? The tip of my tongue is like has burning because I had something so hot the other day. You think I'm just like a plebeian? Let's clear it. Alwyn says, Nat, would you do people life numbers? It's yeah, I do numerology when I do personal services. Yeah, I will definitely look at that. Usually, sometimes it's guided. Yeah, I think birth numbers are interesting. Yeah. It's clear, man. So yeah, guys. Bleedian. Yeah. It's interesting. One time I was channeling and I was like, yeah, I was sort of like channeling on spirit guides, and this was before I really got into the channel, and well, how do I say this? Like, it was before I really knew I was channeling, kind of, you know. It was in the early stages, actually, I think, of the channel. Anyways, I was meditating one time and kind of just channeling the energies, and something came through about 7 sisters, and I was like, what's that? And then I searched it, it's Pleiades. So I definitely do have some sort of connection, I believe, to Pleiades. But who knows, all kinds of energies and star systems and such. Yeah, guys, this is like so crazy, this whole situation. Like, I feel like spirit has me cooped up, bro. I use him as a pendulum. I can't. Can you imagine? God bless his soul. God. You guys think I need a hat? I got a hat. I don't know where it's at though. Yeah, it's somewhere. But I do have a twin flame coach. It's like weird. I feel like we're literally like in the terminal, like we're in like the terminal waiting to like literally get onto a flight, but it's like he has little stars on his little like situation over here. It's so cute. The nose is usually particular with the Scorpio rising. Yeah. Let's clear it. Yeah, Ryan. So I kind of talked about this the other day. I talked about, well, how long have you been following for, Ryan Joseph? Ryan Joseph? I'm having fun. No, really. What is going on? All right. So. Oh, okay. I got you, Ryan. Well, listen. Yeah, I mean, I had what felt to be like an absolute twin flame experience, like before I started the channel. Yeah, it was a really weird, strange, but intense connection. It was very brief, but I really sort of discovered a lot of my, I feel, talents after I met this individual. And yeah, but yeah, we bump into each other every now and then. It's always very particular timing, and vibrationally always very particular timing wise. But there are too many red flag energies surrounding the connection that it was definitely catalytic. There was a very strong sort of, dark night of the soul energy, and so a lot of factors there made me think that it was a twin flame. But yeah, and what else? Yeah. Maybe we can have them like square dance together. This is so cute. Yeah. Well, cause like, yeah. I don't. He wasn't really into. I mean, well, we did talk about astrology the second. Yeah, when we met, like briefly, we talked about astrology. Yeah. Come to Papa. So. But yeah. He was a Scorpio. Yeah. And like, yeah, it was weird because when we like met, I knew like for certain he was a Scorpio, partly because I had a few experiences before I met him. I like met a string of Scorpios, and it was like the weirdest experience. It was like I felt like I was getting like prepped for something. And before I met him, I was like researching Scorpios, and so yeah, and then we met, and then He was like, yeah, I'm a Scorpio. I was like, I know. It was a whole thing. Yeah. So. But it was partly his behavior. Like, it was so obvious. Like, I could tell. He was asking so many questions. He was a lot of different factors. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio rising. Wait, I thought you knew that. Lady Sky? That's why you got dressed. I thought, okay. He was a Scorpio sun, but I am a Scorpio rising. You're smiling? You inspired my whole gig, lady. Lady Seven Sky. Yeah, so, anyways, let's go around. But yeah. But now it's like I'm dating someone else, and they're like way more grounded, you guys. Like, the person that kind of like I had this like very sensational sort of so-called. I mean, it was there were so many factors of it. I cannot say it was really anything because it just was, I don't know. But yeah. I just was kind of like, okay. Look, he's like holding onto his arm. How cute is that? It's like, what are they on a roller coaster? So cute. Whee! But yeah, so now I'm dating somebody else who's like a quadruple Capricorn. 4 planets in Cap. What you think? What you think? What you think about those Capricorns? It's clearing round. It's clearing round. Yeah, do you? Nature explore, yeah. Yeah, so very grounding experience. You know. Yeah. I have no personal planets in Capricorn, except for Stellium, but generational planets, and my North Node is I actually have quite a bit of Capricorn. My North Node is in Cap, and like if you were to analyze my birth chart, it would be actually quite a bit of Capricorn. Saturn for me is in Aquarius, but which is the traditional ruler with Saturn, right? But yeah, and so Saturn is in Aquarius, and Saturn is conjunct my North Node. So Saturn being the late ruler and present ruler of Capricorn Aquarius, both by way of placement and by way of actual proximity to my North Node, which is related as well to long-term manifestations. Yeah, it's all in Capricorn. So it's all like together. It's kind of a lot. In the 3rd house, though. Anyways. But I don't have any like personal planets. But yeah, that's why I'm like really drawn to, I think this is why. Like I feel grounded around people who have a lot of Capricorn, because I feel like it brings me to like my center kind of. My North Node is at exact galactic center degrees. What the hell am I doing with these two? I gotta like stop that. What the hell? I'm not even paying attention. God. Let's clear it. Alright. So yeah. But Yeah, he's always, yeah. Like, I am very much, like, a romantic type, but this is the thing. I'm a Pisces, my rising is Scorpio, my moon is in Sag. Other factors. I am very, like, much that type, but, like, I realized more over time, like, after the experience with, like, the Scorpios and, you know, others, I've noticed that, honestly, like, it's not really about that. Like, it's more like the long term as well. Like, what is actually grounding for you? You know what I mean? Let's clear it. So, these were gifted. Yeah. Rilakma. Thank you for moderating. Let's clear it and ground. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Running out of time? What do you mean, running out of time? Like, I need to think about what I'm gonna do, honestly. I need to think about what I'm gonna do about this whole move thing, but then part of me is like, there's a reason why I'm here in DC. Like, I'm so fucking conflicted, you guys. Let's just clear it around. Like, I am at that point where I'm like, I do not resonate with, like, I don't feel like I really, I don't know. But then it's like, I don't know, guys. Because then, do you guys remember that day where I was feeling really, like, kind of emo, and then I went on my bike ride, and then I rode my bike to the cafe. I used to live in NYC. Yeah, I used to live there. I really liked New York, but it was really love-hate. And I recently visited, and I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, like, if I can do that. Clearing around. But yeah, so, yeah, I used to live in New York. But and yeah, what were we gonna say? Yeah, so I don't know. And then that day, right? Then I went to the cafe and then I saw that guy from Spain, and I'm like, what is the universe trying to tell me? Like, let's clear around. Where do you guys live? If you want to share it, this is a public live chat. Disclaimer. There are trolls in the chat. Just be aware. Don't give your personal information out for sure. Just as a heads up. But yeah, if you feel comfortable sharing your location. Kelly, you live in NYC? Wow. Interesting. Really? You live in New York? Huh. Like, I had a whole moment. I wanted to move to Salem, and then I watched this YouTube video. I watched this whole thing, and it was like a documentary, and it was like the place is super haunted. And I was like, all right. And then I noticed they don't have an Apple store, so I'm like, what? How am I? What? It's clear. Like, what if I'm on live chat and there's an issue with, like, you know? I guess Boston is not that far, but like, I just, yeah, I don't know. Like, like, honestly, yeah, I feel like I haven't had enough of a push, and I've been really, like, here. I don't know, I'm just a little bit worried that I'm getting sucked into my South Node in Cancer energies right now. I don't really think I am, but, like, have you been to Salem, Sissy? Right, Kelly. Apple Store, I don't know. It's clear in the ground. So, like, yeah, so I feel like there's a reason, you know? He's like sucking on my thumb. Alright, I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's going on. Interesting. I think my family has history in Portugal and Spain. Do 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 do. Close your eyes, my dear. Scorpio season. One of these songs. Oh my god. It'll be over soon. It's not all bad though. Oh dear. Let's clear it around. Yeah, but we'll see, like, honestly. I got some pretty interesting, like, astrocartography lines, and, like, let's clear it. What was I gonna say? The synastry chart, yeah, with Salem. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I have this vibe of really, really wanting to go to Spain, like southern Spain. Let's clear it around. But I don't know, guys. I'm in like a lull space right now, so. Clearing ground, clearing ground, do 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 do. Yeah, so I'm sitting tight. I'm sitting tight. I know, my family's all in California, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel guided. Andalusia? Andalusia? So when we went to Spain with my family, I can't believe I didn't do any filming there, except for one video. It was like it was an update video, but yeah, can you guys imagine if I was actually going live, like, while I was doing all this traveling? Oh my god, I can't believe that I never went live really in, like, I think I actually went live in Korea. But anyways, So yeah, like when we were in Spain, I was really wanting to visit Sevilla, but we didn't have like enough time-ish, so. Chris, how do you stay grounded? You got Pluto at 29 degrees. I remember your birth chart. I kind of, yeah. Like, I have a thing where I'm like, I don't know, like, I kind of been to Italy, like, I was living in Italy for a year. I love Italy. Like, I love, Catania, but I don't know. I feel like there's a reason why I'm in a new place now, you know what I mean? So. Let's clear it. Let's clear the energy. Yeah, like, honestly, I feel that, I don't know. It's important to ground for myself. Sometimes when I'm doing astral traveling, it can get out of hand. You really should be very grounded when you're doing such things. It's important. I'm not talking to you, Chris, just in general. I'm saying in general, like, to myself even. There have been times where I was, like, almost lost on astral. Like, where the fuck am I? Or am I? Kind of vibes. Clearing ground. I love Korea. Oh. The only thing, though, about Korea is their air quality. I had like a massive irritation to my sinus the whole time I was there. It was so bad. It was so bad, you guys. Yeah. But Korea is like one of those places. Oh my god. It seriously changes the game of like, I think almost any city I know. Like, it almost fucking topped New York's for me. Like, when I first arrived, I was like, is this New York? It was, like, very similar. The only thing is it's very hard to, like, integrate there. And there is some prejudice as I experienced. Doesn't mean that, but it was just my experience. So, like, I felt very different. I stood out a lot, but not in a good way. Like, not in, like, not in a way where they were like, wow, like, check it out. Like, it was, like, I felt very, like, pointed at a bit. Pointed out. But love and light. I loved Korea. Not like in, like all across the board, but there were moments. But on the whole, oh, I loved it. Yeah. So. This was in Seoul. But yeah. Let's clear it. What else, guys? I think that's more or less it. I mean, we've got, the stellium. We just got to keep pushing through. Keep saging. Just keep grounded. And... So who in here feels like they've met their twin flame? Interesting. And are you guys in that mode of like what do you feel about it? Are you in that mode of like, it's not something that I need to have in my life? Like, for certain, I feel like it was catalytic, but I can't imagine myself with this person anymore. Like, I don't even feel safe with this person. Like, not at all. No. And, like, way too many red flags. Like, honestly, yeah, it's like, and I've told, like, my current partner about this person. Like, I've told my current partner about this person, like, hey, because I told them the whole thing, like, and I said, yeah, if they were to come, like, so-called back at this point, I would not, no. Like, I am way more grounded with the person I'm with now. You know? And I've started to actually pick up on the patternized energy of, like, whatever that was. Maybe it was just a soul block. Maybe it was just a soul lesson, you know? I mean, anyways, that's what it is. But it was so many weird occurrences, like, you know? Definitely past life. Yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah, triggering, right? Super triggering. Like, it definitely did that. It was definitely triggering. Like, it's to the point where, though, like, it doesn't feel, yeah, it doesn't feel, like, balanced in the sense of me wanting to, like, go back to that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, more or less. Right. That's kind of what, yeah, Ryan, Ryan. Says, yeah, if it's a past life one, they refuse to explore the dimension with me, but acknowledge the twinship. Interesting. Like, it doesn't, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, you know? It's like, even if it is or if it's not, it's like, are they showing up? Is it in resonance enough at this point? Was it really in resonance to show up? Doesn't mean that it's not positive, you know? It's not about positive, negative, neutral. You know, it's just, yeah, it's not really anything. It's just not anything, you know, kind of the vibe. Yeah. You know? Because you come so far back into yourself, and I mean, I've had people tell me, like, this person will, and when okay, after I met this person, like, I heard a voice. This was before I got on the channel. I literally, like, heard a voice. It was like, you're not going to see this person for, like, another 20 years. It was, like, something like that. It was either 20 or 40, I don't recall. But yeah, and like, if we were to checklist it, definitely past life energies, definitely catalytic, definitely triggering. But I think the question is, yeah, like, what would you make room for in your life? And I'm not gonna lie, like, I haven't had really super clear personal love life situations, like, so it's clearing around. But that's also partly my choice. Like, I don't really, like, I mean, yeah, it's like, if you want to be in a relationship, you can be in a relationship. It's like, what kind of relationship do you want to be in? And, like, I think, I don't say this to sound snooty, but, like, I have kind of, like, a different standard. Like, I don't want to just be with someone, like, yeah, I can't even really hang out with people, like, a lot of people, just kind of, I don't want to hang out with people randomly, like, so, yeah, and I've always been kind of like that, so, you know, it's just something where it's, like, it's a vibration thing, and not a lot of people realize that, like, not a lot of people realize, like, why don't you want to, like, just hang out with, like, it's like, no, for me, it's not like this. But yeah. Well, like, yeah. And I feel like this is part of, like, spiritual, like, I don't mean to be, like, mean, but, like, I don't know. I feel like part of the journey of the light worker is to be able to come into yourself. It's kind of like ashram world a little bit. And again, it doesn't mean, like, light worker doesn't mean antisocial. It's just that you're more sensitive to certain frequencies. And some people don't smell certain smells that you might smell. So, yeah. And that's the most challenging thing. Like, you know, when, yeah, let's clear it. Because then that's where the judgment takes place. And, like, people who are not really, like, aware as much of energy, then they kind of look at you like you're kind of, like, a weirdo. Or, like, let's clear it. Like, hopefully you do have some kind of, well, whatever it is, you know, if your family is open-minded or you've got some friends, you know, that's why it's important to find groups that where you can really feel like there is some sort of relationship there on some plane. Like, you know, start maybe a platform of your own, or start, you know, or join groups where you're able to talk about, you know, because it's language, like energy is a language. And it's funny because I told the so-called twin flame energy this, that, yeah, energy is like a language, like intuition is like a language, and it's kind of like you have to find people to speak it with in this dimension. Let's clear it. So, you know, yeah. It's like you choose who to, like, talk with, kind of. And, like, I would rather not talk, like, if I'm not gonna really, like, communicate. Kind of sounds bad, but look, I'm not antisocial, but, like, I just don't want, it's, like, draining, love and light, but this is horrible sound, but it's like, spirit, I'm here on a spiritual mission. I'm not here to be, like, White House picket fence, like, socialite vibes. It's not really about that. Like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking in public, in person, and also, like, those who have a lot of water, you gotta be aware of your energy fields. A lot of people want to, like, drain on you, okay? Yeah. So, personally, it's like, I need my alone time. Like, the more is not the better. It's not, like, more people, more than... No. Like, it's draining. And, like, I think people who are not sensitive to energy doesn't mean that they're not drained when they're around other people. It's just then they don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, yeah. It's like, everybody's sensitive to energy. It just depends on how aware you are of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and how willing you are to kind of, like, observe, like, maybe, you know, yeah, you hang out with so-and-so, you're gonna pick up on their energy field. You know what I'm saying? Frick, just even hang out with someone. You gonna go have sex with somebody? You're gonna pick up on their energy field. So then you're wondering why you feel this way and that way. It's like you're creating cords with people. So in this dimension, it's like, if you're a light worker, energy being, you have to have some serious standards when it comes to how you protect your energy space. Yeah, definitely. As Kelly is saying here, this is really important. Like, this is critical. And this is part of the journey. So, yeah. Let's clear it. Aw, Corey, then something's not in alignment. What makes you sad? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really key, like, and it's just a shift, and it's kind of something that you have to be brave with. Let's clear it. Like, it's how you come into your space. And it's not like, okay, like, how do we say this? Like, some people may not be able to fathom spending time alone. Some people cannot, you know, some people don't even have the awareness to meditate. Some people don't have the so-called patience to so-called meditate. You know, so we're so hyped up in society to literally, like, be so incredibly, like, commercially driven, and that includes feeling social and cool, buying things that make you feel more socially appropriate, you know, these types of things. Like, okay, if you're gonna do something, do it for yourself. Let's clear it, you know? And it doesn't mean that just because you're, like, okay with yourself and okay with being okay, in a state of also, like, how do we say it? Like, how do we say this? Whatever it is, like, having boundaries doesn't mean that you are antisocial. So this is something that needs to be kind of, like, rewired a little bit. Like, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You live with your parents out when? Yeah. I feel like this is something that at times is necessary and it is karmic. And it's karmic, and there are times where it's like, sometimes you'll feel like, I need separation. Like, you need to have the distance. This is what I've read as well. But, you know, everybody's experience is different. Like, yeah, I spent a lot of time with my family, and there are happy times and challenging, you know, but I also have a self-known cancer, and both my parents are cancer. And then if you add to that, if you got a few yods in your birth chart, damn. How many of you have yods? Yeah. I know. I know. It's the karmic energies. Yeah. It's karmic frequencies. And then, like, yeah, people, and then people, yeah, whatever it is. Okay, let me look at the chat. Wow, Conchita! Very exciting. That's very, very exciting. Wonderful to hear that. I feel like Spirit will, like, create scenarios where when it's time for you to, like, you know, be with yourself like you can be. You'll kind of, I think, know when the time is, right? Oh, you have a yod to your Mars. Austin, interesting. Interesting. What else does your birth chart look like, if you want to share? EG. You're in that yacht chat? Aww. Yacht again. Very brown. What? Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh! Whoa, bro. Scorpio moon and rising? Is it in the, your moon is in the 12th or the 1st? Unless you have an intercepted house, the 2nd. Venus and Gemini. Mars and Gemini. Oh, interesting. I got my Mars and Gemini. So we share a few placements there. You have a yacht with your Mars? Let's clear. I think I have one too with my Mars. Interesting. Let me pull up ye old birth chart. Where are my odds at? Okay. Okay, so I got a yod with Mars as well. Yeah. Yeah. So I got like, I think 4 or 5 yods with, because I got a conjunction. It's counting the sun and the, yeah, so there's a few conjunctions there. Yods, they say, are not easy. It's where you feel really, like, awkward. But, like, it's kind of necessary. Like, it's kind of like your mission shit kind of vibe, you know? Love and light to the mission. You know, it's just, it can get very frustrating. Like, not to call it shit, but it can get frustrating. Like, you know? Because it's 2 in conjunctions with a positive harmonious flow at the base of the triangle. So it's like you kind of get it, but then it's like kind of awkward, and like you kind of have to push yourself out of your comfort zone to make what you need to make of it. And there's usually a social side of that where it's like a little strange or awkward. I look at Western mostly. I got into Vedic a little bit, but yeah, it was very like, it was another, I actually spent a lot of time with Vedic, but I don't know. My rising is Libra in Vedic, and my moon is Scorpio in Vedic. My sun is Aquarius in Vedic. My Mars, I think, stays the same in Gemini. Like, but I feel like it's confusing. Like, how can you, you know? Right? Like, what do you think? What do you think, Ryan? Is it, which one is what, which? Tell me more, Austin. What are yours? Oh, you use nakshatras. Interesting. Okay, for Vedic. Yeah. I like to get a little bit sloppy with the degrees because I feel like everything is a conversation. It's all involved. So I would definitely consider, like, if you've got a conjunction that's kind of close, like, any ways those planets are talking. So yeah, I would definitely consider it, Conchita. Your life path 11, me too. Anybody else? Let's clear it. Really? You feel this way, Brian? It says, on the one hand, it's like the stars are more in alignment with Vedic, and the axis shifts every 72 years, right? Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not familiar with this. I'm really not familiar with the differences. I haven't looked at my progressions. Can you believe it, Austin? I literally have, like, I have had no time. I've had barely any time, like, to even, I haven't done, like, a personal chart for myself. Yeah. So, I don't know my progressions. Maybe I should check it out. Should I check it out? Maybe I should look at my progressions. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's clear it. I feel like Spirit's, like, putting me on blast these last few weeks, we'll be honest. Freaking crying in one of the lives, two of the lives. Oh, the candle just went out. Symbolic. All right. It's funny because then the tarot deck, like, split at the 8 of Cups in reverse right there. Let's clear it around. Look at the progressions. But yeah, Spirit has had me, like, I'm typing progressions.com. What am I? Oh my god. It's like, Spirit, I need to sleep so that I can get, like, the brain back on. It's like, it's cool, Matt. Keep going. You've got this. My progression. Let's see. But yeah, I was like bawling. I was straight up bawling tears talking about kindergarten in like one of the last lives. You all were great. You really held. I had no toilet paper. It was a moment. Yeah. So. Yeah. So thank you guys for showing up for my moment. All right. You know. I feel like it's all very symbolic. Like, Scorpio season likes to bring stuff up and stuff that you thought was over with. And then I like thought this guy was like my twin flame who I met the day before Neptune went like direct. You guys remember that? Yeah. Aww. I need like a little sling for them. Oh my god. Whew. Neptune went direct already. Neptune went direct already. On the 1st of November. Yeah, November. Oh my god, we're in November. Let's do the progress chart. What is Nat up to? Let's clear around. Here we go. Crumbles everywhere. So, I'm a progressed sun sign Aries. What do you think about this, Austin? Sun at 28. Also, what do you think about being a Leo sun sign, but being really strong with water in your chart? Like, do you feel like you're more your moon sign? Yes. Neptune went direct on the 1st, but it still has to clear. But since it's like a longer term transit, I don't really consider it, because otherwise we would have, sometimes the cycles of Neptune retro, they overlap. Oh shit, his friend fell off the table. I feel this is like not appropriate. This is not an appropriate means of like, I don't know. Okay, when is Neptune? Yeah. Sorry, what? Wait. Hold on, I'm looking up Neptune. Wait a second. What in the Franks is going on? Neptune retro. This was in the ephemeris. It said November. What? What the? I'm looking. It says December. Oh my god. What? What? I thought it was a relatively seamless transition. This is, okay, this app is not accurate. What the hell? This is why I want to make this ephemeris calendar, because I want it to all be like official. This is not right then. Yeah, it's December? What? my god. Hold on. Wait. Is this the second round of it? No. It's this one. Hold on. Let's clear it. Is it this damn app, Love and Light? That's wrong. I kid you not. Hold on, let's check it out. Gosh, I'm so happy you said that. Let's clear it. I'm gonna email this app. Well, let's first make sure that it's that. Let's make sure. Let's see where I got that from. Let's clear it. November. You guys. No, look. I'm telling you. This is cafeastrology.com, right? Check it out. Neptune direct on the 1st of November. Maybe they made a damn mistake, but really? But this is Cafe Astrology. Let's clear it. They made a mistake. They printed that twice. They made a mistake. They printed. See, this is where it's not accurate. Oh my god, we have to always double check this now. We always have to double check this now. And this was during Mercury retro. Okay, look. But this is why we're doing this. So yeah, in December. You're right, Austin. Thank you. Damn. Shit, almost got me wrapped up there. I literally almost... No, it can't be an overlap. Because I remember I even emailed Cafe Astrology one time because there was conflicting information on their website. Astrogold? Okay. You like that app? Look into this. Yeah, no, you're right. This is totally, yep. Wow, you guys, this is something really key. So here's the thing, with Neptune, okay, like, yeah, for sure. That is so fucking Neptune in and of itself. Like, if we really think of this, like, interesting. Interesting, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, like, I was feeling like it's, like, weird. It's, like, it's not quite, like, usually when it turns, direct, like, it'll feel way more. That's why I was thinking, like, maybe, because I met that guy, like, right the day supposedly before. Oh, you know what they did? Oh, I know what they did. Okay. So sometimes on this website, it's confusing. Like, they write, but is that what they do? Yeah, but that's confusing because they shouldn't put the 1st on November box. It's okay, they made a little mistake. But they also consider the 1st at the bottom of November. I don't know if they do that for the moon cycle. Damn. Oh, no. Yeah, they do that. Look. So they do it as well. So, like, for example, they put in June, they put the 1st in this calendar. They put July, the 1st of July in here as, like, a heads up coming up. But it just looks confusing, I think, because of, they probably have it. Yeah, okay, it's okay. But, this is I'm so glad that you told me, because Fucking A, you know, and I literally I was so insistent. I was like, you guys remember, I was saying on the chat all the time, I'm like, I have to remember when fucking Neptune goes, like, direct. Because that shit, oh, fuck, you, it's so, it can be so illusory. So illusory. Are you for real? Whoa. Yeah. Well, this is so important that we clarified this. Yeah, because you definitely want to be aware of when Neptune goes direct. And it's the funniest shit, because I'm like, it doesn't really feel like it's super direct. Like, it was a little just, it's like, okay, that was a little wave. Maybe it's because I was aware of it. No, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fucking calendar. On the computer. Clear it around. God damn. Yeah. That's so karmic right there. Like, yeah, because all of these, like, weird-ass energies also come out, like, right when Neptune is about to go, like, testy-ass energies. How many of you have had a really hard, like, a really challenging nebulous experience when Neptune was either going retro, whenever it's shifting, it's like, yeah, maybe that is why I was feeling something's off, Austin. God, this is the ruler of my sun and my Mercury. Definitely could be. Let's fucking give it up, man, to Austin, bro. This is, yeah, thank you guys, everybody here who's here in the chat. This definitely needed to happen. There. Wow. I feel like, yeah, these themes, there will be big themes here coming up. The power of community may also be a theme, like, in and of itself. Like, Neptune does rule the collective, and yeah, it's interesting that we're talking about, literally in this video, like, light workers and finding your community and, like, banding together, you know? You're like, she's lost here with something. We gotta pinpoint it. What is it? She thinks her ruler's direct. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. And we were so sure. We were so sure. You know, during Mercury retro, like, oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Interesting. Let me find December 1st. So that's gonna change some shit. Yeah. Neptune goes direct. No, I feel like I'm in Twilight Zone. Well, now I'm like paranoid. Oh my god. What if, like, come December 1st, it's like, then it's like a, then it's like another, like, layer and dimension. I don't know, okay. This is, Aw, you guys know each other? Aw. Aw. That's so sweet. I feel like obviously we probably have like past life stuff, you know? For sure. Like, I remember in the beginning of my journey, I was watching this guy, Coach Kayer. Does anybody know him? He's awesome. I would watch him. I would watch some Diving Deep, of course. I think he was really big. I watched a few Leo King readings. I remember it was in the very beginning, very, very beginning of my sort of experience. Yeah, even, yeah, like I was always really into astrology. Got more into it when, yeah, even before I so-called met, like so-called, whatever it is, twin flame or whatever. But yeah, and it's catalytic energies, and so he said something that really was very interesting. He said, the people that come and watch my channel, we probably have some past life energy together. Like this is like a contract. So it's clear. Yeah, it was very interesting when he said that because I was like, whoa, it does make sense, you know. So, and yeah, my Venus is Aries. My Mars Gemini, like yours. Oh, I've seen you. I'm looking at your video now. It says, Pisces, don't ignore this. Listen to your intuition. Damn. Well, yeah. Well, this was definitely the moment we needed to meet up at. Jesus. So when did you know that? When did you know that you were kind of like intuitive? What's your story? Like, how did you, if you want to share, you know? Yeah, totally. Pisces Princesses Paranormal Playground. Yeah. Right, Kelly. Totally. It's a long story. Yeah, it usually is. A few lifetimes worth. Oh. Everyone's like, come on, Austin. I feel like this is I feel like this is sometimes the case. There's usually some kind of like experience and yeah. Something, yeah. Yeah, he's got a channel. He's got a channel. Check him out. Gifted astrology comes in. I know none of us can sleep. Wow, is there? Oh, interesting. Yeah, we were talking about this on members, how the sun is going to be joining with the south node, and it's going to get a little bit like all right, you know, this whole thing. Yeah, I remember when the north node shifted into Gemini, and everybody was like, oh my god, it's a big deal. So that was during some very like creepy stuff that was going on, but yeah. Anyways, it's clear. I feel like the twin flame is like an activator. It's like it presses buttons and then it's like, all right, go. It's like, what? I really feel that way. Yeah. Do you go live? Interesting. Interesting. I used to never go live, and then it was like, then I went live like a few times, and then now it's like I mean, I still, yeah, I mean, I'm still posting like, you know, the, not live, but interesting. Yeah, there are a lot of factors, you know, but Neptune can be very tricky because, and there's another wonderful astrologer, definitely check her out, Jewel Mayberry. She's great. I don't know if anybody else has checked her out. Yeah, no, I'm at the point where I'm like, I really don't know if I can do the chat. Like, it's funny because I'm looking at your bio. It says I upload at least 2 to 3 times a day, and I go in order. You're definitely not a Pisces. Woof, way more organized. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, like, even if I tell myself, I'm like, damn, like, I went live 3 times today, like, I cannot be doing this, like, but, she's incredible. And, yeah, like, I remember, like, she would talk about, she had a few videos, she would talk about, like, Neptune being, you know, a signifier in a synastry chart as something that's kind of like, and she really described it. Like, she talks about Pluto, she talks about Neptune, like, contact and synastry, and it can just feel very, and even in general, like, you can come to realize really when you're having a Neptune contact or a Neptune moment, it's like, this is Neptunian. And that's hence, like, I just have stopped responding to the reactive Scorpio energies. Like, when I know when I'm meeting like a Scorpio energy, because it's like, okay, it's very like alluring, it's very attractive at first, but then it's like, then I'm like, I can see where this is gonna go, you know, and it just feels very triggering, like Pluto-ish and love and light, but you know, there's a place for that. And so sometimes, yeah, it's like, there is that going on. I think the important thing to remember is when you want to check out when it's not helpful to you anymore. Like, Neptune is not a bad energy. There's no bad energy, but there's just, you know, there is a spectrum. And so, yeah, I think that's more like, is it a South Node energy that you guys are channeling it through? Like, is it more something of like a karmic energy that you want to, yeah. Or is it something that's assistive for you? So that's, I started to kind of be able to also tell the South Node when someone's touching my South Node. Interesting. What is your South Node, Austin? Because for me, it's like, if someone comes and touches my South Node heavily, I will feel it. It feels like something that like the universe is like openly testing me with. And maybe that's why, like, partly I feel like I can't really, like, uber connect to, I don't know. Well, my South Node is Cancer, and my parents are both Sun sign Cancer, and my mom has a lot of, oh, your South Node is Aries, yeah. My parents have a lot of Cancer in their chart, and yeah, it's just like, I just know it. It's like, I can't. Like, I've been in a relationship with a Sun sign Cancer person, and I mean, looking back on it, it was very karmic, but it was intense, but it was karmic. It was what it was, you know. But it's like, it's one of those like expiration energies, love and light. But it's just, you know what I mean? It's like, it's okay. Your South Node energy is like 29 degrees. And we've talked about this. Like, it's not a great idea, as I found it, to really entertain anything new that you want like longevity to at 29 degrees. I see it more as like an energy that, okay, I understand this. Like, I've been there. You know, so, but I guess there's always a balance, like, you know, South Node. Interesting, Ambi. You got a Cancer South Node? Yeah. Like, it feels like, I can't, you know? It's something like that, and it just is. It just is. And there could be factors where you're like, But like, what about this though? But if it's hitting too much on the south node, it's clear. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, and like there's something about a Mars in Cancer for me personally. Yeah, it's like I just feel it. It's like something so particular, and I really wonder like, if it's something. It's almost like I know like I cannot get involved with that. It's just like something that you just like absolutely know. And they would bring their Mars to my south node, and my Chiron. My Chiron is Cancer as well. So, yeah. Yeah. Gifted astrology, yeah. If the synastry hits your Cancer, it feels like it's holding you back. Like you're trying to swim and then it's like, it's out of sync, you know? Yeah. Yeah. It's to the point where I can like feel like if someone has a Mars in Cancer, like I just like almost immediately feel it. There's like a sad energy. It's like it's very karmic and sad and like nostalgia kind of like. Let's clear it and run. It's like a cobweb energy. Love and light. Love and light. It's nothing personal to anybody who may have Mars in Cancer. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's clear. This is astrology. Like everyone has their interactions. Yeah. You have Chiron too. EMB? Wow. You also have Chiron in Cancer. Interesting. You have a yacht, EMB? It feels like a trappy energy. Exactly, Chris. Yeah. It's like no matter how much you may feel, it's like it feels nostalgic because you feel like it's familiar, but then you know it's like I can't survive in here. It's like a room with not enough air kind of vibe. Interesting. Interesting. Are you a sun sign Pisces too? Oh. Well, Ryan definitely asserted the forward motion movement of that with you. He said your channel really helped him. Wow. Well, you know, that's yeah. It's clear and run. Chiron and Pisces, wow. That's pretty challenging. It can be, but you must be very sensitive to energy. Very, very sensitive. It's almost like you don't know what to do with it. It can be at times. You're Gemini sun. Oh, interesting, EG. Oh, my sister is a Gemini moon. This is really hard. The Gemini moon placement can be like, whoa. That could be challenging. But she's also got a Venus in Pisces, so that may add to it. Like, you could be, that's where the moon is important. Venus and Mars can play such a tremendous role. Like, truly. Like, yeah. Like, I can see where she's so Pisces. You know? It's clear. But like we both have yang moons. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a swingy energy. But then it like kind of serves her. I think like it's part of her story kind of, like, if that makes sense. Like, not formally Austin, but I did have someone, a medium who does past life regression. She said she believes I have 66 past lives. It's either that I've had 66 or that I'm on my 66th. She said, I believe you have a lot of past lives. Definitely had visions, but yeah, not like anything formal. What about you? Yeah, Gemini moon could be challenging. Anybody else also with their past lives here in the room? Do you know what is what? Like, there is something, I feel like for sure I have something with Morocco, because like one time I was looking at these rugs, like Moroccan rugs, and I was looking at these pictures on Pinterest, and then I like literally started crying. It was something so emotional. I was like, wait a second, this is like sentimental. And I was like seeing the Moroccans and like everything. It was something very particular. Yeah, it felt like something kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Oh my god, Chris. Well, you do have Pluto at 29. To get to 29, you have to go through quite a bit, eh? That's kind of hard. Pluto at 29, it's like you kind of like see a lot, you know a lot. It's like, it's kind of like, do you feel like you're constantly transiting in and out of dimensions? It's like you don't really know like who you are receptive to even? Oh, I don't know. That's only two. Chris, do you know your guides? Not real. I work with nature. Like, before I used to really meditate a lot more than I do now, and I would like enter into the plant. It was really, really crazy. It, like, one time I like entered into the tree. No, like, really. Like, I would touch the plant and then I would like enter into it. Yeah, it's a whole like wardrobe of Narnia thing. But yeah, I used to, when I would really got into meditation like deeply, my guides had me do a lot of meditation before I started the channel, and that was like one of the things. I spent a lot of time in nature, and I was like working with plants. But yeah, like when I meditate, sometimes the Hopi Indian tribe comes through. So let's clear it on. Yeah, Chris, dude, like, but I feel like I'm not worried about you, Chris. It's like, I feel like I just remember your past life stuff that was coming through when we were reading on your chart. Like, I'm not really concerned about you, Chris. I feel like you've got like a handle on this, if I can say it. Like, I feel like you've got you've got a lot. You've got there's like a mad scientist energy me. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Like, I feel like you got something in the medieval ages. Oh, Blackfoot Indian tribe as well. Yeah. Definitely feel that. The Egyptian, the Atlantis, the Pleiadian, for sure. Like, there's something definitely, I think, with that. Hi, Nicole. Hi, greetings. What's your sun sign? Well, judging from the fact that we're all in this chat and following on the channel, we probably have overlap in past lives. I would imagine that. Right. Somebody said I was a nun one time. That's like freaky, Chris. Yeah. But you're strong. Like you're definitely like guided. But that's like, whoa, bro. Yeah. Right? Like, yeah, she was pretty sure on that. She was pretty sure on that. Definitely, yeah. There was an interesting theory. I think maybe I had a history with something to do with even like health. Like, and I was talking, do you guys remember Must Have Faith? She used to come on the channel quite often. We were talking one day and we were talking about this, like, because there was something about like health. Like a spirit guide one time appeared to me, like I'm pretty sure it was a walk-in, because they wouldn't exchange their information with me, but they were giving me like very particular channeled information, which was so, it was a moment. You guys remember that story? So she was like, you need to get into the field of health. And I was like, I know, I want to get into this. And so, yeah, but the theory was, what if it's like the people who are following on this channel now, like you were the doctor or something at a certain point, which is very interesting. I mean, I might have maybe been a surgeon in a past life. Who knows? Like, we never know. Because, yeah, I'm definitely like into health and like apothecary stuff. Let's go around. Wow. I had a dream. I had a dream, definitely in Egypt. It was in a pyramid. It was so specific. It was a few hours long, that dream. This was a freaking scary dream, you guys. I was like falling in a pyramid, and it like, but like it took some time. Like, so first I was walking through these stairs. It was like all cast in gold. It was like gilded in gold. The stairs and the walls, and it was going like this, and it was going like this, and it was going like this. And then we got to this like pyramid, but we got to this pyramid. Well, pyramid within a pyramid. Oh my god. But yeah, who knows? Let's clear it around. But yeah, we got to this like casket basically, and it was fucking scary. But this was after some like different occurrences in the dream that had to do with some kind of inquisition and whatnot. But yeah, palm reading, anyone do it? Russian doll pyramids, no, for real. It was like, and I remember I was falling in the fucking crypt. It was the scariest thing. I was like, ah! It was like freaky, but we made it. We were still alive in there. Oh my god. It's clearing around. Love and light. Anybody do palm reading? So, Nicole, would I have past life? You would if you would. You would if you did. Women who they called witches were natural healers back in history. People turned on them when doctors came around. Very interesting. Like the mummy. Oh dear. It was, yeah, it was, but it was a whole lineage of like occurrences. It was like, I was in this like little like gallery. It was like a wooden house, and then I was putting on this like glass slipper or something. It was like a slipper. It was like see-through. Or chakra. And then like this little red spider was crawling, and it tried to bite the bottom of my foot. And I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And then my sister showed up, and she kind of knew what was going on, and then we left. And then we were like, and then I was like dressed like a sergeant. It was something so specific. And then it was like this whole, like, and then my twin flame was there, and he was like my arch nemesis rival, and he wanted to take me fucking down. Yeah, it was something creepy, but it was at a very formal event. And then we ended up going into the crypt, and that was real creepy. I don't know if we went into the crypt, you know what I mean? But like, then we ended up in that scene of the dream. Let's clear it. We somehow ended up in the next scene in the dream. But, oh, I have done the charcoal reading, and I would do this when I used to use charcoal as my toothpaste. I wanted to do this on the channel, but then I ran it by one of my friends, and she was like, I think that would be creepy. I was like, okay, fine, I think I won't do it. But I wanted to do, like, you know, where you swish with the charcoal, and then you, like, spit it out. And there's so much information in that. It was just, like, one time I did it, and I was like, okay, like, it was the first time I did it for myself. And I saw geisha. It was so clear. It was like a geisha, like full on. I saw someone who looked a little bit like, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this. It was because it's the exact image. It was what's his name? It starts with an N. Oh, I just said his name. Nefertiti. There is a placard image of Nefertiti with, I think, her husband, wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten. This, I don't know, this is very interesting. Like, if you guys, if I have the picture, maybe I will show you again. I sent it to my mom. I was like, what do you see in this? Like, and this was months after the charcoal reading, because it was particular. I saw something like this, yeah, in the charcoal reading, but it was a specific image with her sitting with Akhenaten. This exact image. And the way that I know this is because I saw that and I was wondering, what is that? Because it seemed like there was something in between two people who were mirroring each other, and something was in between them. And I was like, what is that? And I remember thinking of it. I didn't find this placard until like a year later. And I was like, what is this? And then I went back and I was like, hold on a second. Like, and I sent the image to my mom. I was like, what do you see in this? So, that's interesting. It's interesting. Let's clear around. Yeah, this guy. So the placard, though, is this one right here. This, I kid you not, I will try to find it. But the hat situation and all of this you guys, it was a spitting image, literally. No pun intended. A spitting image. It was like the picture itself. I was like, oh my god, maybe I'll find it. I'll show it to you guys. Yeah. You could tell me. It was they kind of look like ET-ish. What? Hold on. Check it out. This is like another painting. Oh my god. Is that like a rendition of that? Rendition. And this is strange. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, but when I was younger, we went to like the mummy convention or something one time, and my dad, like, well, okay, that's one. Like, when I was younger, my dad would always call me Nefertiti, and he's like, I don't know why I want to always call you that. I'm like, okay, I don't know either. This is before, like, I was into astrology, you know, when I was way younger. But it was like a joke. So, anyways, I don't know. I don't know. But I will try to find that thing. Yeah. Let's see here. I know I texted it to my mom, because one night it was like spirit was like bringing me back to my old photos of this like charcoal thing, and I would be curious like what you guys would see in that. But yeah, those are the two things I saw. A few other things, but those are the main things. So, really? Wow. You know, one time I did a starseed reading, and they said that a lot of people can carry the bloodline of, for example, even like Mary Magdalene or Jesus, these things. And I'm not familiar with religion, but so, and it was just very interesting. The sun was called Ra, right. They worship the sun. Wow, yeah. So it's just like interesting because, yeah, and so she said that your grand trine is related to healing the divine feminine, which she said that this is someone who's like a specialist in the star seeds. And she said that there are certain markings in my chart that indicate that I have some kind of overlap or conversation with that, and that many people do. Like she said that this is something that, so it's kind of interesting, you know. It's clear. I'm not familiar with Mary Magdalene. I'm not familiar with these, but maybe there's like some kind of conversation, you know, that you're. Yeah, but she specifically said, like, what is it called? She said something, don't get the something complex, like, like there are a lot of people, there are, you know, a number of people who have that, but it was just very interesting. Starseed wise, she said that I probably do have connection to the Pleiades, but also I have crystal seed markings, and she was like, this was like a recorded thing, so we weren't talking. I don't think she knew what I do. This was after I started the channel. She was like, yeah, I would assume that you're like probably very well versed with crystals. Like, I was like, it was funny because when I started the channel in the beginning, I obsessed with crystals. So it was interesting to see that. Right, Messiah Complex. Thank you, Brian. Right. She was, yeah, she was like, which was interesting. So, I don't know. Not sure. I don't know. Let's go around. Yeah, I guess. I feel like there's something going on Egyptian with you, Austin. I'm looking at your channel right now. I feel like starseed wise, like Pleiades look very similar. Even Pleiades, it's something with the head shape. You know who I think is a Pleiadian? Grimes. You know Grimes? You know she's a Pisces. She's a Pisces. Look. People tell me all that, like my sister sometimes we're FaceTiming, she's like, Nat, you look just like Grimes right now. She's a Pisces. I am almost certain she's gotta be a Pleiadian, you guys. Like for sure. And here's the crazy thing, when I was younger, I remember I used to just play around on GarageBand. This is when I was like really young, like, and I was making this music with this sound like something like this, and I remember it. And then her songs are so similar. I'm like, this is probably something Pleiadian. She's probably like raking her because I love her music. She's amazing. She's born March 17th, guys. She's a Pisces. This is Tesla's wife. Clear it. And I think Harry Styles is a Pleiadian. I know this is it's clear, but I'm serious. Yeah. It's clear. I think he's a freaking Pleiadian. And it's so funny because people think I look like him too. Let me show you. Check it out. I'm like serious. Like I really am convinced he's Pleiadian. So it's interesting because I search Harry Styles Pleiadian. It says Lyrica. That's another star seed, right? The star seed constellation. Lyrians. Yeah. It says 7-star families align our universe. Lucidity Festival. It says the Lyrians are the cat people of the skies, an old and ancient tribe of elders who have experienced a tremendous amount of cosmic life. Interesting. Well, I talked about this. Like, how it makes sense that why I'm in freaking DC right now. I mean, this is the most reptilian fucking, like, love and light, but you know, you guys remember a few weeks back, the really dark sort of period there with those weird energies, and then we made the video on the warning with reptilian frequencies and whatnot. Yeah, I remember this, because then I started looking into the Masons, and I'm like, what? This is all DC. Like, so then I'm like, oh, it makes sense. Yeah, of course they planted me here. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're kind of like the stem cells of the earth right now, so we have to be placed in... A lot of starseeds are planted... It's weird to say it like that, but yeah. Yeah, let's just say it. A lot of starseeds are planted in really, like, kind of, like, places that need that energy the most. We talked about this. Like, are they gonna put a healthy stem cell in, like, a healthy part of the body? It's like, the whole point is to, like, you know, diversify the frequency. That sounds kind of familiar. I haven't, though. That book, I haven't. So, what is the Masons thing? Because I'm not, like, what is it really about? Like, I know for certain, I feel like there's such a reason I'm here, and yeah. Which is why I've honestly, like, kind of, yeah. And I was gonna move, and I did a reading, and the Hopi Indian tribe came through, and they were like, don't move until April. And that's right when the pandemic, like, the whole lockdown happened. So, there's a reason, yeah. They want me to stay here, clearly. So, let's clear it, yeah. But... and I feel like it's just weird because I'll have encounters with, like, very particular people in the city that's just, like, kind of... Like, I know they have me doing energy grid work here. Like, they have me moving through certain parts of the city, like... They want me on certain streets during certain times, like... It's all particular. And it was especially, like, right before the election. Yeah. So... Interesting. Yeah. Right. Like, that's how I really feel. I feel like it is nodes, and we're, like, holding the energy, like... Because, like, I'm thinking, like, I'm not into politics. Like, I'm not into, like... What am I doing here? You know? There's gotta be a freaking reason. So... Like, usually I know when my time is up in a city or a place and I move, you know? And... Like, the whole travel trip to Japan, Hawaii, it was all guided. Like, I was seeing 444, like, and that's my number, I know it, like, all through that trip. And it was a crazy story. Like, I felt really guided to, like, go there and... Weird. And that was right before Corona. Like, something was telling me, you gotta go back to Japan. And I was just there with my family. We were there for, like, a trip. And I did not want to get back on that train. Whoa, I'm feeling activation crown chakra. I didn't want to get back on that plane. I was like, no, like, I almost missed it. Seriously. And then went all the way back to LA, and I was like, should I fly back to DC? It's like, I was feeling totally crazy. I was like, I want to go back to Japan. Like, I feel guided to go back to Japan. Can you believe it? All alone. Oh my goodness. And so, yeah, first I went to Hawaii, and I was there for a little time, and then I literally went to Japan on my own. And I was like, the whole way through though, I was seeing 4 everywhere, and that was right before came back, and then and then the corona pandemic happened right before, so it's kind of interesting. Ryan, have you studied the star seed? Do you feel like what do you know? Tell us more. Interesting, Austin. I did feel that way. I felt like there was a moment after that whole really karmic like Age of Aquarius thing. There was a moment where I was like, we chose our journeys, we chose our paths. Like, there's no question. It's like I felt the shift. Yeah. And so, yeah, it was something very particular. Hello, Jeremy Jones. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your donation, your super chat. Thank you so much for your GIF. Aw. GIF it up. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for connecting. Let's clear and run. So, yeah. Tibet. It's clear. Yeah. So yeah, just follow our intuition. Like, usually reason like why you feel guided to go somewhere. This lady also said, she was like the one who did my star seed reading, she was like, yeah, like you're always connected to your starship family, and if you ever feel guided to also go somewhere at a certain time where there are a lot of people, then you should, like, and that makes a lot of sense to me. Like, I've always operated like that, where if I felt guided to go somewhere, like, at a particular time, and she said something like this, very interesting, like, there's a reason for this. Like, you could even be standing in front of somebody in line at a grocery store, and like, you could freaking like have an impact on them, like with their DNA right there, and they won't even know it, you won't even know it, you go back home, and it's fair. So it makes sense. It's like, we're cross-pollinating, like, our vibe. It's kind of what I feel. And hence why I feel kind of like there's a reason why I'm in DC. Like, maybe it's not about just, like, going to where I, feel like is more, like, comfortable for me or blah, blah, This is why. Ryan. Wow. Interesting. My mom, she wanted to do something with NASA, and she's an engineer. She was like, yeah, this was way back when. She was like, but honestly, I feel like I was really drawn to it. She's really into astrology now. She's like, I would have been so drawn to it, like for the astrology side of it. Interesting. Hi, Texas, huh? Wow, I've never been to Texas. Do you guys remember that reading? you guys remember that reading where it was something about like a number of people who went out to space, like they had to have a conversation, but they can only go out to space to have it. Do you guys remember that? That's kind of reminding me, Chris, what you're saying. Tell us more, Chris. Buddha in Times Square. Let's clear it. What do you guys think about this whole living on Mars thing? I think I'm gonna actually... Oh, I realized that I have this on my phone. I could just literally, like, kind of take a nap, like... Crumbles everywhere, oh my god. Crumble Nation. I'm gonna eat this over the sink. Shoot. It's like, it sounds so like silly and ridiculous, isn't it? Like, I feel like it's so random. Like, what do you think about this whole Tesla thing? You know, he's a Cancer.
Powering Kangen Waters 9.5.
Yeah, right, Emma? Like, what are you gonna do? Just, like, trash the place, like, and leave? Yeah, I don't know. It's, like, kind of... Yeah, like, literally, right, Austin? It's, like, that's literally the warrior planet. Wow! How did you know it was white chocolate macadamia nut cookies? Did I show you the bag? Or are you a troll who's hacked me? Had a whole thing with that. Someone freaking trying to tap my stuff and... Weird stalkers. If you saw the bag, then no, not you. But yeah. It's clear. I have oh my god. I'm like Crumula, like live. Like, how could Tesla? It's like interesting, like dating Grimes. Like I like I said, I believe she's so pretty, and I'm seeing 144 here. Supposedly he's like selling all his stuff. How did you know it was that? How did you know it was the white chocolate with the macadamia nut? You get the same brand? The Tatties one? Honestly, I never get cookies, guys. But yeah, this was a very hard week. I feel like Spirit was like, you're gonna have to buckle in, Nat. So you have to buckle in, get some snacks. But we're gonna get back on the health wagon. Like, you know, really getting, cause, yeah. Can you imagine? I used to not even have any grains for like 2 years. I was on a completely like Neanderthal diet for like 2 years, and I felt amazing. So I want to get back to that gradually. So I want to do a heads up on the channel that we're going to be doing a lot more health videos and like things on self-care and stuff. Because I feel like it's really important, and I wanted to do this even years ago, but people were always like, oh my god, can you tell us like what's going on with the health? Like, how do you do the health thing? So, my moon in Sag is in the first house. Maybe it's that it's in Sag. Or maybe this is me giving it to my South Node Cancer. Cookie crumbs everywhere. Oh, I gotta brush my teeth. This cookie teeth feeling is not good. I was literally on a no carb diet for I'm talking simple carbs. I was having vegetables, but not like anything, what's the name? Like anything that was possible after the agricultural revolution, I was not consuming. So yeah. And it was amazing. I really want to go back to that. So, oh, wow. Wow. Maybe it's my sun in the 4th house as well. Austin, it could be that. It could be my sun in Pisces in the... It's /4/5th house. Yeah. I don't have anything in Taurus, actually. So, but yeah, I mostly did that diet because I wanted to heal leaky gut. Yeah. I know, yeah. And it really affects your brain. You're Taurus, Ryan? Sun sign Taurus? Yeah, sugar is huge. Oh my god, dropping sugar is like everything. That can do so much. I'm like, you know, I really try to not have like a lot of sugar, but I've been bad. I've been bad. Yeah. I do intermittent fasting, so this is... But, yeah, I've been more lax with my diet, and I want to kind of... I want to do a few things with that, for sure. But definitely, you know, the teas and different types of like medicinal herbs and stuff like this. Vitamins and such. Turmeric. I never used to have coffee. I used to have ginger herbs and like make my own caffeine-free coffee, and now I have coffee, and this is also like... I still have these glasses on. Oh my god. And like yeah, so this is a lot of different things that have come up. I'm not a vegan. Technically. So, yeah. But I can't do a lot of meat. Only if I'm feeling really ungrounded. Yeah, if you're feeling really ungrounded, that can save your life. And um, that's actually recommended in a lot of like meditation books. And yeah, like Carl Sagan, amazing. He wrote about this. He was like, yeah, if you're ever getting way too high in the upper chakras, you gotta have meat. Otherwise, you're gonna like go crazy. And honestly, like you gotta go you gotta be careful with that. Like otherwise, you're gonna have way too much. And so those who are already kind of like, no, I think it's honestly the energy and the intention. Like, all right, I'm not sitting here having like a slab of like, you know, every day. This is something that um you know, it's like, and also from a health perspective, I mean, I think it's about moderation. Like, honestly, what would our ancestors be doing? Like, would they be like out in the wild, like having like boar after boar? Like, probably not. Maybe they would have like a feral, like, and it's probably like the animal probably naturally died, you know? Like, it's, if we think like this, I don't know. I don't know, though. Yeah. So, personally, I don't do well with, and so many factors at play, and you gotta make a decision for yourself what's right for you, but personally, I don't do well with a high carb, and I don't think right now on Earth we can sustain a high vitamin content in our soils to be able to have a really healthy, like, you better live on a farm, you make your own food and everything to be able to have enough vitamins and nutrients in the soil, because it's all depleted. Like, to eat a truly like a very healthy vegan diet, you would really probably have to like eat biodynamic, otherwise you could have deficiency. And so um I have really tried that for a period of time, and it's wonderful. I mean, obviously your vibration will raise for sure, but you gotta weigh it out. And like, I don't know if I would recommend that if you're already like really ungrounded. I would, yeah, I don't know, but you take it as you will. There are times though I will listen to my intuition, and you know, I don't prefer meat. I really have never loved meat, and that's always been, but you know, there are times where, yeah, so like I love smoothies. And but actually fasting is really great. um there's like an amazing channel. He's a cardiologist. He would talk about how fasting is like everything. Like, that's your health right there. Like, fasting like every so often is like the best thing you can do to your body. Now, this is a general video obviously, and I'm not a doctor, but you know, and I think a lot of it is energy. You know, like, you can find like so-called vegans who are like really toxic, you know, and it's like, yeah, and it's like, I think it's a lot about like the energy and the vibe and like um the experience. I hear that here. So I don't know, take it as well. Personally, I think I have to be careful with things like candida, sugars, and unfortunately, like, when I was doing a vegan diet, anywhere you go, like, they add like yeast and like all these things into the food that just is like, for me personally, like, I would get a rash, I'll break out, I'll start getting like these weird things. I've done very well on a primary vegetarian diet where I'm having a lot of salad, mostly fresh raw fruits and vegetables. Um and like a little bit maybe of like eggs or fish, this is or in bone broth. That was something that healed my gut. So this is something that, yeah, this is my personal experience though. Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't eat a lot. I don't eat a lot. Um yeah, and spirit controls that too. I feel like I cannot I cannot channel if I'm gonna eat certain foods, and if I eat at a certain time, like that's so connected. Really, born vegetarian. Yeah, I also have a histamine sensitivity. A lot of psychics have a sensitivity to histamines, actually, which is interesting. Fasting just like kind of recalibrates you. There's just like a vibe of like resetting, and it's just, yeah, it's like a detox. See you guys. Good night. Ciao. Yeah, so, but of course, always listen to your body. Make decisions that you feel are right for you. You know, do what's right for you. Um, let's clear it. Yeah, pretty much, you know. Health is like anything else. Your body is like always communicating with you as well. And I think it's really important to listen. Um, yeah, and so this is, you know. Yeah. And if you're experiencing certain symptoms like on your body, on the outside of your body, it's not random. This is your body like communicating to you something. And it really boils down to a few things: your gut, your microbiome flora, your, you know, the inflammation in your body. So, yeah, these are some important, I guess, things to remember. We'll talk more about this though in the health chats. Oh my god. Cool. Yeah, we will do that. Yes. I'm following the guides when they let me know. Good night. See you guys. Sleep well. We'll see you in the next videos.